Hello, and welcome to Kicking Trees, Canada's premier comic book podcast. So we've spoken about our top 5 favorite superheroes with reading recommendations. This time, we're talking our top 5 favorite supervillains with reading recommendations. Because what is a hero without a villain to test their mettle against? So we're doing top 5. Who do you got first? This is in no particular order. Who do you got first?
My first is Deathstroke. He's one of my favorite villains. Sort of anti-hero, but mostly villain, I would say. And if I were to recommend a run for him, it would be the Christopher Priest run from DC Rebirth era.
Okay.
They bring in his family and do a good at family aspect of him being a horrible father as well, with his daughter Ravager and his son Jericho. And he has another son that's in the past who... Grant, who goes through stuff, and they show that in flashbacks as well. So they
don't bring Grant back to life at all in this run, do they?
I don't remember them doing that, so I don't think so.
I know on those covers there was another Deathstroke looking guy with a full mask. Who was that?
He might have come back for one story and died in the same story again.
That's hilarious. Okay. Poor Grant.
But it was like because they went back in time or something.
Oh.
He got the Speed Force at one point in the Judas something.
I remember that crossover with Teen Titans.
Yeah.
So why is he one of your favorite villains? I do prefer when he's full villain. I know sometimes they do try to make him more of an anti-hero, but he's better full villain.
Yeah, I agree. He's mostly a villain in my eyes. I don't mind if he cares about the entire world ending or something, but I want him to be mostly just a selfish person who cares about himself.
Perfect.
And this run is also just a great start for anyone who doesn't know him very well, because they go through his origin and everything pretty well as well.
Since it was a Rebirth book, they would have to do that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of reestablishing what is and isn't canon.
Yeah, and they do a lot of cool things, like he fights Batman, he fights Superman, and when he's fighting people like Superman, they show how resourceful and tactical he can be. He's got a super cool new costume in it.
That white costume?
That white costume is another, he gets 2 cool costumes in it, I suppose.
What was going on when he had that white costume?
He was trying to be a bit more of a hero at that time.
That's why he had a cape?
That is why he had a cape, yeah.
Okay, why was he trying to be a hero?
Oh, God. I cannot remember.
Okay.
But I remember liking the story.
And I know Tara was on that Defiance team.
Yeah.
Did they say anything about how Tara was alive again? I know it was Rebirth, so there's sketchy canon there.
Yeah, I don't think they mentioned how, but she just was. They still had that weird history together, and she was not right in the head either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they brought Jericho back, did they give him a better haircut?
He still had like that curly hair.
With sideburns and everything? Full sideburns?
I can't remember if he had the sideburns, actually.
It's mostly the sideburns that are keeping him back.
Yeah, from being a popular character. No one wants to look at that.
No.
Yeah.
Did he have a better costume even?
He did get a better costume than what he's known as in the new Teen Titans back then.
Yeah, okay.
But he still doesn't look like super cool or anything. But they do make Deathstroke just super cool throughout the entire series as well. It's a long, like close to 50 issue run. It dips down, that gets boring occasionally, but overall a great run.
I like when Deathstroke fights the Justice League in Identity Crisis. That's a really cool scene.
That was awesome. That's another great, if you want to just read one issue even, just get that issue of Identity Crisis.
Yeah.
It really shows you how cool Deathstroke can be.
When he puts his hand on Kyle Rayner's hand, and Kyle's like, what are you doing?
And he's like
testing a theory.
Yeah.
And then he's putting his own will through Kyle's ring. That's a cool scene.
And he knows the Flash is going to speed up behind him right away, so he sticks his sword out behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just great stuff. But yeah, Christopher Priest run, that's my main recommendation.
Okay. I've read, because you have the trade of Kyle Hagen's New 52 Deathstroke.
Oh, actually, that's a great just single volume of Deathstroke as well.
There's no story.
No, it's just him doing super cool stuff nonstop. If you want just nonstop action and cool stuff happening, get the Kyle Higgins one trade of Deathstroke. It changed writers after that, so I didn't get after that.
Am I correct in remembering that run crossed over with Nightwing at one point?
The Christopher Priest run?
Maybe. Or I was talking about the New 52 one, but did the Christopher Priest one?
The New 52 one didn't. The Christopher Priest run crossed over with Titans and Teen Titans, but not Nightwing.
Oh, okay. My first pick is Catman.
Oh, okay.
Because I've read Secret Six by Gail Simone, and he was the coolest guy ever in Secret Six.
Okay.
He is pretty villainous, but he's like, he feels bad about it sometimes. He tries to be more heroic, but he's not committed to it.
Yeah.
And then he's best friends with Deadshot and Bane in that series, and that's just a good little trinity there.
That's a fun group.
Bane is really fun in Secret Six because the Scandal Savage, who's the daughter of Vandal Savage, is part of that team as well. And then Bane is often like, he sees an issue with her because she's mad all the time. He's like, no, you need a father figure. I see your needs, Scandal Savage.
And he takes that on?
Yeah, and then he starts fathering her a bit, being a dad. And she's like, what are you doing? You're not my dad. But Catman's super cool. And then, because in, I think Kevin Smith's Green Arrow, Catman is in that, but he's fat.
Yeah.
He's a schlub. It's a washout. But then they build off of that. And after that encounter with Green Arrow, he's like, I'm getting in shape. I'm getting back in it.
I like that they involved that as well.
Yeah, they mentioned that.
Acknowledge it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, he was a chubby kid, because sometimes it's just genetic. You're more predetermined to be chubby.
Yeah.
So then he worked out, got back at it, and they play around, because I think in the Silver Age, when they first introduced him, part of his costume, I think it was his cape, gave him 9 lives or something. And there's one point when he's torturing a guy, he's like, I'm still gonna do this to you, and do this to you, but you see my cape here, my cloak? It gives me 9 lives. So you tell me what I need to know, all these bad things are still gonna happen to you, but maybe I'll let you touch my cape and you'll come back.
That is pretty awesome. I like that.
And another thing they go on about in Secret Six is he and Cheshire have a child together.
Catman and Cheshire?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. What happens to it?
I think they put it up for adoption.
Oh.
Or Cheshire does.
Okay.
So Catman and Roy Harper share a baby mama.
That's never acknowledged, ever.
No.
They should.
Those two need to meet
They
and
do.
then chit-chat about that.
Yeah. I also just like Catman being with Cheshire, because they're cats.
They're both cats.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
Yeah. So Secret Six by Gail Simone. Fantastic run. Catman. Super cool guy. He's got stubble. Got claws, got knives, and he's really cool. In Secret Six was building off of Villains United, I think. I think that's when they first get together, and then they get an ongoing later after a couple minis. That's Catman.
All right. My next one, I may have mentioned him last episode or 2 episodes ago, whenever we did the Heroes one. Onomatopoeia.
He's a fun guy.
He is just a fun guy. I don't even have that much with him, but he's one of my favorites.
He doesn't have that many stories.
No, he doesn't show up that much, but he's just a great villain.
He's all aura.
He is.
Yeah.
He looks super cool, first of all.
He's actually a threat.
He is actually a threat. Because he hasn't shown up much, it makes him an actual threat because he doesn't just lose all the time.
His aura's been maintained.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they ever actually arrest him when he's fighting Batman or when he's fighting Green Arrow.
No, I've read both of those and he does not get beaten.
He gets away every time.
He gets away, yeah. And he does a great job against the Green Arrow family. Like, he hospitalizes one of them. Either Connor or Roy, I can't remember.
Probably Roy.
No, actually, I think it was in the dark. He had gotten, he cheap-shotted Connor, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Roy is in the hospital a separate time, I'm pretty sure. The Green Arrow family goes through it in this entire run.
I like in one issue, I think this was in Green Arrow as well, they show Onomatopoeia going home and he has like a normal life in the suburbs with the family.
I think that is in Green Arrow.
That's in Green Arrow?
Yeah. Yeah, and he's just super cool. He only does sound effects when he's fighting, like bang or pow and stuff. And I don't have much to say because he's not in that much, but he's just super cool. The recommendation I would make is Green Arrow. The story is called Sounds of Violence by Kevin Smith.
Because he makes the sounds of violence with his mouth.
Yeah.
Onomatopoeia was in I think it was a DC Nations short on Cartoon Network.
Really?
Yes.
Doing what?
Fighting Green Arrow.
Oh, like a cartoon short?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in a while. But
an odd choice of villain. I love it, though.
Because he's pretty violent.
Yeah.
And he's obscure. But also, who are you having Green Arrow fight? Green Arrow has like 3 villains, and one of them's Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
I also like that Green Arrow story when, I think it's that same run, but I don't remember who the writer was at the time when they fight Riddler.
Yes.
And Riddler actually beats them.
Yeah, I think that's when Roy Harper gets hospitalized. I might be getting them mixed up, but they both get hospitalized at one point. They don't even win.
No, he beats them, leaves. He's like, yeah, Batman is better than you.
Yeah. Actually, later in that run as well, because they lose so much. Well, actually, a funny part was Roy had gotten to where Green Arrow was because he was trapped, and then they both just get beaten because Riddler's playing with the lights of the room, and he's able to travel around and just hit them both in the back of the head and beat them up a bit, and then he leaves. And then they're talking to each other, laying bleeding on the floor, and they're like, where did you come from? And then Roy was like, I came here to save you. And Green Arrow's like, oh, thank God. And they're both just laying on the floor.
And it's just from Riddler.
Yeah.
So
yeah, later in that series, actually, Green Arrow realizes he's losing so much, and he goes back to the island he was stranded on to actually fully train himself. And he gets the guy who trained Deathstroke to fight. And then after that story, he's a much better fighter and stops losing all the time.
Well, that's good. He needed it.
Yeah, he did.
Apparently.
But I also love the stories where he just can't beat the bad guy.
He brought that guy with him to the island?
He hired him or something.
Oh, he hired him.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my next pick, so far we've only had DC, so I'm going to throw in a Marvel guy. That's my favorite, Taskmaster.
Oh, okay.
I love me some Taskmaster.
Yeah.
So Taskmaster's a lot of fun because he is for hires, and he does respect his contracts usually. So if you hire him first, if you're a hero and you do hire him first or keep him on retainer, he'll be chill. He was a teacher at the Avengers Academy, and the Initiative, I think. I think it was both. I'm not 100% on that, because they were just paying him.
They should just keep on paying him.
They should keep paying him. He's besties with Deadpool, so I like when they're together. They were recently co-parenting Ellie, Deadpool's daughter.
That was really good stuff.
That was just funny as well.
Yeah, it was.
He has a really good mini-series by Jed McKay. That's going to be my recommendation. And it shows in that mini-series you can hire him for anything, really. So then these rich guys, one hired Taskmaster and one hired Bullseye, and they would have those two golf for them.
Golf?
Yeah, they would golf for the rich guys.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fun too.
They would just place bets. They're like, I bet I could beat you in golf. And then they hired these assassin mercenary guys.
That's awesome. Then they would both be amazing.
Yeah. And then I have I think it was in a Deadpool comic or in a backup, Taskmaster's fighting Slapstick, and Slapstick's a cartoon character. And then Slapstick does this crazy backbend, and Taskmaster mimics it at the same time so they could both dodge something. But since Slapstick's a cartoon character, it breaks Taskmaster's back.
That is pretty funny.
Whenever a Marvel character needs training in something, it's always Taskmaster.
Yeah, he's the guy to go to.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Yeah. All right, my next one is Kiteman.
Just from the War of Jokes and Riddles?
Pretty much, yeah. That's all I needed. And also, I love him in the Harley Quinn cartoon.
You didn't watch Kiteman, hell yeah.
No, I didn't. You're right.
You need to watch that.
I should watch that.
That has six-pack in it too, or no?
Is it, how long? Is it like 6 episodes or something? Or is it a full season?
I don't remember. I did watch it though.
Yeah? It was good?
He's married to Golden Glider and they run a bar, and Bane is their main waiter.
I forgot that was even released and made. Yeah, I'll absolutely
you gotta
watch
check that out.
But yeah, for Kiteman recommendation, it's just by Tom King, War of Jokes and Riddles. It's a Batman story mostly, but Kiteman gets his own side story within the story.
Kiteman is the lead of that story.
When he's in it, Kiteman is the lead of that story.
Yeah.
And it's just Tom King does amazing things with Kiteman that no one could have ever done with a character like Kiteman. And now he's more popular than he ever was before.
He has a TV show because of Tom King.
Yeah, he has Tom King to thank for everything pretty much. He also just doesn't get much to do, but just those 1 or 2 things he's in are great.
He could benefit from being put on a team book of some kind. I don't think the Suicide Squad have a comic right now.
That's true.
Is Deadshot still dead?
I cannot remember if he ever came back.
Do you know Wildcat is dead right now?
I did in the current JSA.
Oh, just from that, Flash, they talk about him being dead. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How did he die?
I don't know.
Yeah, put Kiteman on the Suicide Squad. He's also such a ripe character for James Gunn to pick up.
He is.
It's a very James Gunn.
Well, actually, from the vibe of, I haven't read it, but from the vibe of the comic that you've told me about already, what if he was on a new Secret Six team? Because from some of the stuff you've told me about, it sounds like they did some good comedy stuff in that comic as well.
He would not fit in Secret Six.
No?
No.
Why not?
They're all killers.
That's true.
He's too soft-bellied for the Secret Six.
Well, the Suicide Squad is usually a bunch of killers as well.
Yes, but they would have to stick around with him.
Yeah, they'd be forced to.
Yeah,
They don't need a reason.
Secret Six wouldn't keep him with them.
Yeah.
Keep him around.
Okay, I see that.
Next up from me, I've got my niche Batman pick with Hugo Strange. So now, Joker and all of Batman's other bad guys are always talking about, oh, we're insane, we're crazy. Joker's not insane or crazy. He's homicidal. But reading Joker, he doesn't come off like a crazy person. Hugo Strange is insane. His plans and methods, they intentionally are very obtuse. He's always talking to himself or a mannequin. I've read the main Hugo Strange stories with Monster Men, Strange Apparitions, and Prey, all bangers.
Yeah, and he's a crazy person.
He's a crazy guy.
Are those the recommendations?
Prey is my primary recommendation because I loved that Batman story. Hugo Strange is hypnotizing people. He's an incel in it. It's both hilarious. He's accusing Batman of being a pervert the whole time.
Which is a fair argument to make.
It honestly is.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
Yeah. Was it supposed to be funny, do you think?
Oh, I think it was. Yeah. Because he's rage baiting Batman, basically.
Yeah.
And then he's dressing up as Batman to get in his head. And he's like, oh, yes, I feel the dark power. Oh. And then, because in Strange Apparitions, when I was reading that recently, he was also just actually insane. But he had the nurse helping him and everything. And since that one was later in the timeline, he also had Monster Men standing guard at the clinic he was running.
Yeah.
And also in that story, Silver St. Cloud is Bruce Wayne's love interest in that, and he has a penthouse.
Yeah.
And the artist was so horny for Silver St. Cloud.
I think every artist is horny for Silver St. Cloud.
Really?
Anytime I've seen Silver St. Cloud,
Yep.
I have been very attracted.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just horny. Actually.
Maybe, yeah. That sounds like a you thing.
Yeah.
Whenever in Strange Apparitions, whenever they cut to Silver St. Cloud, she's in like a towel
Oh yeah.
or a nightgown. It's like this is hilarious. It's also, since it was from the 70s, you don't really think that was happening in comics.
Yeah.
Typically, but yeah, it was.
You can always tell a horny era and time by the comics that are coming out.
You can.
Time. Yeah.
And some would argue that's just when the comics code was strict. That's the only time that it wasn't horny in comics.
Yeah, there are definitely like hornier times though. It's like there's a baseline horny, and then there's like sometimes it's like this is a really horny time in comics.
That's mostly early 2000s though.
Well, Silver St. Cloud, you just said was in a towel every scene in the 70s.
Yeah, she didn't need to be.
Yeah.
It made no sense. And also in the story, Silver St. Cloud figures out Batman's secret identity. So that was interesting too.
Oh, yeah.
But Prey reads, it's from the 90s, I believe. It's a Legend of the Dark Knight story. It reads like a modern comic, and Strange Apparitions very much reads like a 70s comic, which means it has more words. And some of you can't read a bunch of words, I know, which is fine.
They didn't know how to like cut the fat sometimes.
Yeah.
Of a story.
There's a lot more thought bubbles.
Yeah.
I didn't used to be able to read those, but as I've read more comics, I enjoy them like from a historical point now.
Yeah, but before you were like, this is a little too boring.
Yeah, but I was like, this is fascinating.
Yeah.
This is neat. And digitally recolored versions.
Yeah, when I was younger, that old coloring, I just didn't want to read through.
Yeah, because they're faded on the old paper too, if it's a back issue.
Yeah.
But the upside of that is you can read the letter columns.
Yeah. Okay, well, also now I do kind of appreciate it from a historical standpoint as well, just seeing what it was like.
So always reading in modern comics them referencing these things.
Yeah.
And you're like, ah, yes. Rupert Thorne.
Yeah, and sometimes you're like, man, I thought this was going to be way cooler with how often they reference this thing, but really it's just kind of lame.
The thing that did live up to that coolness, though, was 10 Nights of the Beast.
Yeah? Oh, my God, yes.
Yeah.
That's very true.
That lived up to the hype that they built around it.
If that came out today, it would still be just so amazing.
Such a banger.
Yeah. My next one is a very specific era of Norman Osborn in the Dark Reign age when he was Iron Patriot.
That was very cool, and he has been really flanderized since then.
I wanted to specify what time period because nowadays it absolutely would not be Norman Osborn.
You don't like heroic Spider-Man Norman Osborn? Norman Osborn is Spider-Man right now.
Yeah, because his sins have been removed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some dumb shit.
Oh.
But this time period, during the Bendis New Avengers run. Also, Warren Ellis Thunderbolts is a good place to start if you want some real good Norman Osborn stuff as well. And then read the New Avengers by Bendis, and then read Dark Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis.
You know what it was?
Or read them at the same time.
It's that Norman Osborn got out of the Spider-Man editorial office.
Yeah, so he was able to just do cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of people getting in the way all the time.
Yeah.
That is so what it was. And him running the Dark Avengers after Secret Invasion happened, that was just such interesting stuff because he made them appeal to the public as heroes still when they weren't even really doing that much heroic stuff. It was like sort of political stuff that he had to deal with as well.
Good PR teams.
Yeah, a great PR team. And then the New Avengers being like pissed off every time they were on the news or something because they were also wanted by the police at the same time because of Civil War.
Yeah.
It was just everything lined up in Marvel so well at that point.
A good flip.
Yeah, and it was just really good stuff. And Norman Osborn was the leader of all of the bad guy stuff happening at that time, and he just did amazing things.
And it was good for Norman Osborn because he lives in the same country as all the other villains.
Yeah.
So they would rally behind him. Doctor Doom is a good villain as well, but he can't really lead the other villains ever.
No.
It's like, what are they going to do? Go to Latveria?
Yeah.
He's going to lead them from Latveria? No, it doesn't work as well.
No, it doesn't. But Norman, also, it was just fun seeing him do that because also Spider-Man was on the New Avengers, also pretty outside of his own editorial just for that comic. And they were dealing with his own struggle of having Norman Osborn on the Dark Avengers as well, but also having to be on the Avengers team. And then they just had an interesting dynamic between each other as well because they weren't like head-on rivals. They were on two different teams being a rival, and it was a little different as well.
It's good stuff.
It was good stuff.
Spider-Man had the same editorial head back then that he does now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it shows.
Damn. Was it? No, it might not have been Nick Lowe, actually.
Because that is also right around the time when he had to sell his marriage to Mephisto.
And he's never recovered.
Yeah, and because then the new Avengers have to find out Peter Parker's Spider-Man 2 times in the same run because that happens.
That's hilarious.
It is a little hilarious, yeah. I had to explain that to our cousin one time because she was reading the new Avengers run and she was like, didn't this already happen? Like, what's going on here? And I had to explain that Spider-Man had to sell his marriage to the devil to save his aunt and secret identity after Civil War happened.
Only so they could rarely use his aunt ever again.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy times.
When they did that, they really regressed his maturity as a character, too.
Yeah, he was growing. Like, he was an actual full adult.
He was written as an adult.
Yeah.
And then in Dan Slott's Spider-Man, he's written as like, I'm here with no pants. Ha 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 ha.
That's a shame.
I made cookies, though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm late to this meeting. Or, ha ha ha, Silk and I, we have pheromones. We would just bang all the time.
Was that a popular Spider-Man run?
No.
No? Okay. Slot run?
And then,
he just had it for so long.
Yeah, he did. Next up for me is Doctor Octopus. So obviously, Superior Spider-Man by Dan Slott. That is a fantastic Spider-Man story. Mm-hmm. But he's a hero in that, right?
Yeah.
So a dynamic I really like from Doctor Octopus is that he and Aunt May, they were an item for a little bit.
As when he wasn't Spider-Man.
When he wasn't Spider-Man.
That'd be really weird if it was with
He thinks about it sometimes when he is Spider-Man, though.
Oh, that is still a little weird.
It's pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
And sometimes if Aunt May's in trouble, he'll come rescue Aunt May.
As Doctor Octopus?
As Doctor Octopus.
I like that.
Because she's his former lover.
Yeah.
And then for a story recommendation, I'm going to go with Spider-Man Negative Exposure. Dr. Octopus is the villain in it. This came out around Spider-Man 2, the movie. And then he kind of has like a Silence of the Lambs. He's Hannibal Lecter to this Daily Bugle reporter who hates Peter Parker and is trying to get pictures of Spider-Man. But Peter Parker's always getting the best pictures of Spider-Man. He's like, how could he possibly do this? So then this reporter's following him around. And then it takes place around when Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane were kind of fighting over Peter.
Yeah.
So this reporter's like, what the? He sees Peter just walking around, and then he sees Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane get in an argument over Peter. And this reporter's like, what the hell? How does he do this? It's written by Brian K. Vaughan. Dr. Octopus is talking to that guy from his own jail, so he's talking to the reporter. He's like, hey, if you help break me out of jail, then I can do this crime, stage a crime, have Spider-Man come to the crime, and you'll know he'll be there. You'll know the crime's happening. Then you can take these pictures and get one up on Peter Parker. And the guy's like, yeah, it's a great idea. So it shows Dr. Octopus is just good at manipulating people as well.
Yeah.
And it came out around the time of Spider-Man 2, so it has a good focus on him. It's just a good story.
Oh, yeah.
So who's your final villain?
My final villain is Crossbones.
Okay.
Specifically when he's with Sin, daughter of the Red Skull.
Are they like this?
Yeah.
They are a couple?
I read it a long time ago.
Okay.
But I think so.
What's your reading recommendation?
It's just the Ed Brubaker run of Captain America.
So why do you like Crossbones?
I don't know what Ed Brubaker did that was so interesting to me. It might have only been like 2 issues or something even. Some of my favorite stuff from his run, it was just Crossbones and Sin doing some evil stuff and torturing people and doing their thing. And it was just an amazing time. I don't even have much else to say about him, but those 2 issues were enough for me to want to recommend him.
There's a Deadpool story where he fights Crossbones, and then it ends with him leaving Crossbones for dead in a hot air balloon.
And how does he get out of that?
He almost starves to death in the ocean or something.
That's not him getting out of it.
Someone finds him, I guess? I don't remember.
Okay.
But it was pretty funny.
Yeah. And he does just show up on and off again throughout the entire Brubaker run, and it's just an amazing Captain America run in general, so I would read the whole run if I were you. But if you want just a cool villain thing, it happens during the Red Menace storyline of Ed Brubaker's run, which I'm pretty sure is the second storyline, right after the Winter Soldier storyline.
Oh, so it's right away.
Yeah.
My final villain is Boomerang, the Spider-Man villain, because he was really cool and fun. He wasn't actually cool, I guess. He was really funny in the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. So he formed his own Sinister Six, but there's only 5 of them because they couldn't find a 6th member. So they're like, let's keep it at 5 and we'll just leave people wondering, where's that 6th one? Maybe he'll pop up. Gotta be on the edge for that. He's a loser, and everyone loves a lovable loser story.
Yeah.
Planning a heist. No one respects him.
He's Boomerang.
He's Boomerang. He's always lying and betraying his friends. No one trusts him either. And then eventually, in Nick Spencer's Spider-Man run, Boomerang is Spider-Man's roommate.
Yeah, I liked that.
Shenanigans ensue.
Yeah, like roommate shenanigans.
Roommate shenanigans ensue.
Like sitcom shenanigans.
Yep. And then they're co-parents to a baby Magog.
That's hilarious.
It was all hilarious stuff. And since he's also an idiot, he never discovers that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Also hilarious.
Always hilarious. So Boomerang by Nick Spencer, you know it's going to be a good time. So this has been our top 5 favorite supervillains with reading recommendations. Thank you for watching. Be sure to actually us on anything we got incorrect. I'm Carter.
I'm Xander.
And this has been Kicking Trees. We'll see you next week.